have no idea why I'm taking this video so late at night. I know I look like hell. I look pretty rough. That's part of what I wanted to talk about is how long can I keep my hair this way? How long can I keep doing my own hair? It's late at night is when I usually do videos. So other people are asleep. But in all honesty, how long can I keep doing my own hair? I mean, I guess it doesn't look terrible, but it's pretty gray. I knew I had gray hair. This is a time when you find out what you can live without. And there's been a lot of things. Some kind of sad. Other things maybe better. I don't need to agonize in front of the mirror. Not that I ever did. As everybody's looking a little scruffy around the edges now. I need to talk to my doctor this week and I'm dreading it. I never get to talk to my doctor anymore. No, my cat's really upset. I gotta show you. Let me interrupt this program. He doesn't like what's going on here. That I'm talking to myself. He's like, I mean, his bowl of treats is right there. Pretty soon he's going to get his treat, and that'll be okay. What I was talking about is what we can do without. My doctor is very over-attentive about some things and totally neglectful about other things. She orders quote-unquote blood work, which is, I realize, totally unnecessary. I get it every 3 months. To try to deal with a lab now, it's hopeless. You line up for hours. It's like being in the Soviet Union during Cold War era where you lined up for everything. It's nuts. And I know when I do talk to her this week, she's going to want those tests. Basically, all I need her to do is give me my prescriptions, please. When you're on stuff, and I'm an older person, so I'm on stuff. I need to be on it. A couple times there's been fear of a delay in the supply, that I may not get what I need to stay on to be healthy. And this is one of those times I'm going to run out. And that terrifies me. But she's had an ongoing battle with me about one thing that I'm on almost a microgram of. And there's this battle about whether I should come off it. Well, not now. Why make any changes now during a time like this? I'm an ex-psychiatric patient. Come on. I've kept my stability for a long time now. Well over a dozen years. But that doesn't mean I don't have the capacity as a bipolar person to lose my balance. It's been hard. I've had some panicky days. I had something atrocious happen with phoning a doctor and being told, no, you can't get a counseling session, just go to emergency. I'd like to talk to a counselor. And that's out of the question. So I'm supposed to go to emergency? Because I need somebody to talk to? You go to emergency when you've cut your wrists. I'm not about to do that. This is a sort of rambling thing, but I worry about people like myself and others way worse off. There's always others much worse off. Look at this. You've gone on too long. Now quit that. Give me my treat. All right, we're going to have a break. We're going to have a break. Treat time for kitties. Here, now you can't have the whole thing, but here. Boom, you go get it. Some nights he doesn't want his treats at all. And it upsets him that I'm talking this late at night. God, I hope I'm not waking anybody up. Yeah. I can't help but wonder sometimes, why aren't I getting in the right frame? I must have to go opposite to what I think I should go, okay? There, kitty, have your treat. Have your treat. So this is kind of the way I need to look. People like me, and people certainly worse off than me, my daughter's mother-in-law has quite advanced dementia. She's not getting any help. Her husband's having to look after her. And she's not far advanced, but she's in that heartbreaking stage where she knows something's wrong. And that's really hard. There you go, have another treat. People who really need support on an ongoing basis are not getting it. People who need to be on their prescriptions for their own safety are not getting their prescriptions, or there's lags or gaps. Or they're told, no, we can't prescribe anything. People who just need to sit with a counselor, kick your shoes off and have a good talk, are told to go to emergency. I'm not going to emergency. No way, that belongs to the deep past. And yes, I did go to emergency then, as I had to stay alive. I'm in a different phase of my life now. I had no idea we were going to be in such a bizarre place for so long. It's really wearing very long. And there's been some comments as to whether this ever really will end. Things are kind of grinding to a halt economically and in many other ways. Here's another treat. I don't know what I did with it. There's a little puddle of drool on the bed from Kitty. Kitty is so sweet. Like everybody else, I've had to find, ways of coping and blah, blah, blah. And I do okay, I guess. But having to talk to this doctor, and of course I've not actually seen her since last year. I've not actually physically talked to her since about March, April, maybe May. No, I think April. She has interns and substitute doctors do her work for her, and that's been a problem. This particular time, I just want to get my refills. I got to keep it simple. There's about 20 other things I could talk to her about, and they're all valid concerns, but it's one issue per appointment, and the appointment is a 3-minute phone call, not with her. That's an appointment with my doctor. 3 minutes with some intern I have never heard of. Different one than the last intern. That's called a doctor's appointment. If you want more than that, you better go break your leg or fall in your ass or something, or take poison. And then somebody will wag their finger at you and say, you can do better than that, dear. So, fuck it. I don't know, why should I even post this? My cat, look what he's doing. What my cat's doing. It's kind of fascinating what he's doing. Look at him. What he's doing. Things have come to a pretty pass in the world when your cat is biting his nails. Usually biting your nails means you're uneasy or anxious about something. But I don't think this guy's too anxious. He clings pretty close to us these days, and likewise, vice versa. It's an uncertain world. I hate what's going on in the media. And we're all just trying to live day to day, do okay. Not just survive, but, actually live. Just surviving is, kind of basic. We need to do more than that. I have no sense of a future. I don't have any sense of a future. If I try to look ahead, I see a blank. So I just live in the day that I'm in. So I don't know. I don't see one. If I had plans, they'd all have to be put off anyway, wouldn't they? I wouldn't be realizing those plans. So I have no plans. It's a strange place to be in. It doesn't feel like depression. Thank God. I've had depression before. It certainly isn't mania, or I'd be far more out of control, and I don't feel I am. There's days when I'm pretty excitable. That's just me being excitable. But what I want to conclude is we're all in this together, but in a sense we're pretty alone. And people do not have an equal burden. And everybody's burden is different. Some may be kind of invisible. If you have a chronic mental illness and you're in a long period of stability, the medical profession is going to say, now go home, dear, you're fine. But I'm in that 1%. And it is. It's 1% as bipolar. It's not 20 or 50 or whatever people say. It's 1%. 1% can be pretty lonely when there's no support. And if you try to get a counseling appointment, you're told to go to emergency. It's just, everything's so out of proportion. I don't know what's ahead. As I say, I see nothing. I see nothing ahead. It doesn't mean I see disaster ahead. I don't even see that. I just see nothing. So, nothing is what I have for now. And I have my kitty. Aw, nothing ever phases him. Cats know how to be cats, no matter what.